Yes, everybody. Welcome back in the building. I hope everybody's having a beautiful Saturday so far. Today, we get to have some Florian Wirtz watch. It is the first time we get to see Florian Wirtz play live for Liverpool Football Club. Yes, he did play against Stoke City, but remember, that was a behind the closed doors friendly. We did not get to see it live. We only saw extended highlights, which was around 12 to 13 minutes. Here we get to see Florian Wirtz play at least 45 minutes of football. I think it could probably be a completely different team in the second half. And as you can see, I've prepped it here for you guys, but I'm not exactly sure if this is how we're going to set up. It could very well be Stevenson at right back and Gravenberch at center back. It could be Szoboszlai in that false nine role instead of Wirtz. There's many positions that I don't exactly know how it's going to be. This was my best guess at it. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. I'm so excited for Wirtz, but also Rio Ngumoha, bro. He is the future. He turns 17 next month. He was outstanding against Preston. So to see him start against a caliber of a team like AC Milan, for me, that's something I'm really curious about. But I'll just quickly go through the team. So Alisson in goal. I think it could be Dominic Szoboszlai right back. Why? Because that's where he started against Preston. Then we got Stevenson and Virgil as a center back partnership potentially, or like I said, it could be Gravenberch. Robbo a left back. Then we got Gravenberch, Tyler Morton, and Harvey, and potential front three: Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz, Rio Ngumoha. What do you guys make of it? What do you guys make of it? Yes, indeed. Dan Daverton, nice to see you, who says, Dan from England, LFC fan, you'll never walk alone, bro. Lucho and Darwin not in the squad for the friendly match. Yes, why is that? Very much so because I think both will leave. I think Luis Diaz will go to Bayern, and I think Darwin will go to Saudi. That's my guess at it. And I think the reason they didn't play today is we don't want to risk any injuries with them. Go 12. I'm not exactly sure if it's going to be Wirtz in the false nine role. It could very much be Szoboszlai in the false nine role or Harvey Elliott. I don't know yet. This was just my guess at it. It could very much so be, like I said, Szoboszlai in the false nine role because we saw him start there against City. So we'll have to wait and see. Yo, Dean, nice to see you in the building. Joseph has been a channel legend member for 16 months. I want W's in the building, who says, hi, Leo. This should be a good game. I'm saying 3-1 to Liverpool. Also hyped to see Wirtz in action. Come on, Liverpool, you'll never walk alone. Guys, I'll read you the bench as well right now, okay? So on the bench, like I said, I don't know if this is exactly how we'll set up. We'll look at FootMob after to see their guess at it. So on the bench, we have Woodman, Mamardashvili, Ibu Konate, Curtis Jones, Cody Gakpo, Kostas, Doak, Kirkez, Frimpong, Connor Bradley, and Trey Enyoni. So for those of you asking, where is Joe Gomez? Unfortunately, Joe Gomez has flown home from Liverpool's preseason tour of Asia due to a minor Achilles injury. Let's hope it really is something minor and something not major. But what's for sure is we need to sign a center back. That's another warning point. That basically, if Gomez is out now, which he is right now, that's the latest, that he had to fly home due to this injury, then we only have 2 fit senior center backs. That's not enough, bro. That's not enough. Jarrell Quansah has left. I know Stevenson is someone from our academy, and clearly Slot must rate him to bring him on for this tour because he left some others behind, but we definitely need to sign a center back. There's no doubt that we will. And I'm gutted for Joe Gomez because I love him, but he can't stay fit. He really just can't stay fit. And for those of you wondering about Ugo Ekitike, this game just came too soon for him. He basically just arrived in Hong Kong. It was very unlikely that he was going to play in this one. Cody says it's Stevenson at right back and Tyler Morton at center back. I could see that as well. Yes. I think Tyler Morton was on loan at Hull City and he played at center back when he was at Hull City. So you're absolutely right. I could very much so see Tyler Morton starting at center back as well. And Endo is out due to illness. Thank you, Remy. That's it. Oh, it's not available in Italy? Allard, I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to keep you updated on everything that happens. Yeah, guys, FootMob, I'll show you the way FootMob is saying it's going to be, but I doubt it's going to be Salah at striker. Again, FootMob don't know any better than us, but I do like their idea of Tyler Morton potentially playing at center back. I could see that happening, absolutely. Let me pull up how FootMob think we're going to set up, and you guys can tell me which team you think is more likely of the two, okay? We can have a little guess, a little fun at it. I'll show you guys right now. Hold on just a second. What the FootMob team, they're saying it will look like. Let me know if you can see. This is what FootMob is saying. So they're saying Ali in goal, obviously. But here it's Stevenson at center back. Tyler Morton at center back with Virgil. Robbo at left back. The two holding mids, Gravenberch and Szoboszlai. So it's a 4-2-3-1 with Harvey on the right, Wirtz, Rio Ngumoha, and Mohamed Salah. I definitely don't think it's going to be Mohamed Salah as a striker, though. I think there's much more of a chance of Wirtz as a false 9, Harvey in the 10, and Salah on the right wing. I think that's much more likely. Mega Max says, where is Diaz? He's not included because I think he's on his way to Bayern. They're preparing another bid. They really want him. I don't think, like I said, we're going to risk players that could potentially be sold for big money. And when I say that, I'm talking about Luis Diaz and I'm talking about Darwin Núñez. I think both are very likely to leave this summer and are probably close. It seems like Saudi want Darwin. They're thinking about a bid, and then Bayern is preparing another bid. So yeah, that's the two movements I think we'll see very, very soon. Samuel says, just kindly mention me from Kenya. Big up to all the Kenyan scouses in the building. Yeah, Bonkers LFC, I saw. Stevenson could play right back, I agree. The reason why I put Szoboszlai as right back, because that's where he started against Stoke. And the reason why I think it could happen again is because he apparently played very well at right back. And if he's not playing at right back, and you're talking about Stevenson playing at right back, who's a center back anyways, then you might as well start Connor Bradley or Frimpong, who are both on the bench. Do you guys get what I'm saying? The reason why I think it's Szoboszlai is because Slot must be testing something, and that's why I think Connor Bradley and Frimpong didn't start, because like I said, otherwise I think either one of those would start because they're both natural right backs. You know what I'm saying? Is Wirtz playing today? Of course he is. We get to see his freaking debut, baby. And guys, for those of you, I saw someone asking what the AC Milan team will be. Let me tell you guys. Hold on just a second. So the AC Milan team, why didn't Kirkez and Frimpong start? Though they could potentially play the entire second half. So don't worry about the exact starting 11, because often in these preseason games, Slot will play a completely different team in the second half. So the AC Milan team is very strong. I'll pull it up for you guys. But Christian Pulisic and Rafael Leao start. So they've gone for a strong team. I'll pull it up for you guys right now. Their front two is Rafael Leao and Christian Pulisic. So this is arguably their strongest 11 almost for AC Milan. So this is going to be interesting to see how we fare against Champions League opposition, a team on paper that has a lot of quality, you know? All right, let me pull up the AC Milan team for those of you that want to see it as well. Oh, hold on. Does Frimpong wear the number 30? The numbers haven't officially been revealed yet. That's going to be on August 1st when the Adidas deal starts. But my guess, and for me, it's the one of all the players that have joined us where I'm very confident, if I had to take a guess at it, I very much so think Frimpong is going to get the 30. Yes, absolutely. The others, I think, are a bit harder to guess. But Frimpong, I definitely think will get the number 30. Cheers, everybody. We're back on Liverpool match days. I'm hyped in the building. Dean says, will there be penalties after the game? Do you know, Leo? My guess is I think there will be. Why? Because this is a friendly and the result doesn't matter. I think they'll want to practice every part of their game. And if that means practicing their skills at a penalty shootout, I think it'll happen. Obviously, you know, this is just preseason, so we don't know exactly technically what goes on. But if I had to take a guess, I would say yes, because from one point of view, it helps the players prepare for the season for potential penalty shootouts. And I also think it's just entertaining for the fans. So I could see it happening if the score remains level. Ekitike is going to be playing against Yokohama. Yeah, I think in the next one he plays. But this one just came a little bit too soon for Ugo Ekitike, our new striker signing, our new French scouser. Big up Val Arsenal, who says, hey Leo, Arsenal fan here. Love your content. Big up to you. Thank you. Do you think we are more of a challenger to you than City this season? Yes, Val Arsenal. I was saying it, I think, in 2 lives ago. When everybody is saying it's going to be, as of right now, it's probably going to be a four teams that could win the title. They're saying it could be, obviously, Liverpool are probably the favorites now. Otherwise, it could be Arsenal, City, and people are even saying Chelsea could potentially be in the race because they just won the Club World Cup, beating PSG in a convincing way and everything. So you never know with Chelsea. But my personal opinion is the team that I look at for me that's most complete. For me, it is Arsenal. Yeah, it is Arsenal. And I say that because I think defensively, you guys are an absolute unit. I think Arteta focuses on defense first, which helps you get results over the line. And that's what you need to win a Premier League title. And to add on to that, I thought what you were missing last season is a goal scorer, was a pure goal scorer. And I think Victor Gyökeres is exactly that. I think he's in the team purely to score goals. You see, we signed, for example, Hugo Ekitike. I don't think he's purely in the team to score goals. That's part of his game, but I think arguably a bigger part of his game is how does he get the best out of others. I think Victor Gyökeres is someone who comes in to score goals, just like Erling Haaland is in that City team to score goals. And I do think that's what Arsenal needed, so I think it is a great signing for you. And I think it's going to make your team tougher to play against next season, considering you also brought someone like Zubimendi, who for us, we really wanted because he is a top quality player, So yes, for me, if I had to, I want to do a Premier League predictions video for you guys because that would be a lot of fun. But if I had to say, for me, the main challengers that I see right now for Liverpool is Arsenal. That's for me, at least. Do you think we'll sign Isak? Yes. Do I think it's going to happen this summer? I'm not so sure. But given he seems desperate to join Liverpool and he's not interested in Saudi and Liverpool really want him, if not this summer, I think it happens next summer. And if you're telling me it's a guarantee he either comes this summer or next summer, I take it. I'm willing to be patient for one season if we end up with Alexander Isak and potentially getting him for cheaper next season. But I think given Fabrizio again said this morning he only wants Liverpool Football Club, I think we could potentially be willing to play the patient game. And if we can't somehow do it this summer, we wait a little bit. I think it's so worth it for a player of that quality. Obviously I would rather it happen this summer, but I'm just saying, I think it's bound to happen. Fingers crossed. Jatin also says, hey Leo, I'm an Arsenal fan, but I really love your content. I wish you all the best. Thank you. I wish you all the best as well. Not for Arsenal this season, I'm sorry, because like I said, you're our main rivals. But I wish you all the best in life, okay? Not to Arsenal. I'm sorry. I want us to make it 21 league titles. I'm sorry. Where are the missing players? Ask me which player. I can tell you for everything. Who just ask me about a specific player. Endo is out due to illness. And Ibrahim Darwin is not in the building, likely because he's going to be sold to Saudi. So we can't risk him potentially picking up an injury. Same with Luis Diaz. Johnny, nice to see you in the building again, who says, can't wait to see Rio again. I'm hoping he has a great game. Me too. And look at this AC Milan team. It's very strong. What I'm excited for, Johnny, is yes, he looked very bright. For me, he was our most exciting player in the first half against Preston. But I'm even more excited to watch him here. Watch him here. He starts on the left wing for us because it's tougher opposition. And even though he is just 16 years old, I say, if you have an incredible baller like that in your team, unleash him. I think it brings such an energy to your team to have someone so young who is full of ideas, who's like a street baller who just wants to make things happen. And I really, really hope we get to often see him this season, because when I think about the prospect of bringing on someone like that off the bench, when a team is tired around the 70th minute, bro, he could terrorize some defenses. It seems like nowadays, I know everybody talks about Lamine Yamal, but he is such an example where it shows age is just a number. If you believe in yourself and you have a level of talent, which clearly Rio Ngumoha or Rio Ngumoha, however you say his name, has, then unleash him. No, I'm not saying start in the Premier League games or anything. I'm just saying as an option off the bench, and then to start in cup competitions like we saw he did against Accrington Stanley last season. The Milky Scouser, thank you for becoming a community support member. I want you spamming those emojis. Where's Maka? The latest with Maka. This was from Lewis Steele. Hold on just a sec. Hold on just a sec. The latest is Alexis McAllister is doing well and hoping to feature in Japan. So guys, no stress around Maka either. He just had some kind of issue, and we're probably slowly working him back because he played so many games last season. But apparently he could already start in the next game, which is just in a few days. So don't stress about Maka. We're slowly getting him his fitness back. And like Louis Steele just said, he should be back for our next game, which is just in a few days' time. So no stress on that, you guys. No stress. LFC in football says, hi Leo, is Gakpo on the bench today? He did very well in training sessions the other day. Love your vids, bro. Keep it up. You'll never walk alone. Thank you, my brother. You're asking, is Cody Gakpo on the bench? Yes, Cody Gakpo is on the bench. He is indeed on the bench. Ekitike, bro, he only just arrived. Yes, animations, it is the official team, but it could also look like this. Let me show you. It could also look like this. That was my guess at it, but there's many different ways we could potentially set up. So let's see. Leo, can I see your top? Looks nice. Yes, Johnny. Actually, Liverpool, the club, sent me this one. It's some special edition shirt that's like a mix of different ones. What do you guys rate this kit? What do you think? But the retro one that I love that I have in the back, because someone asked to see another kit, is I love this one, but also just because I love the color yellow. But look how sick this one is, with a player that I think is very, very underrated at Liverpool Football Club too. Sami Hyypiä. What a player he was for us. He's on the tour actually. He's one of the legends that's with the squad in Hong Kong. I saw the Red Men did some shoot with him. I love Gakpo, bro. I love Gakpo too. Underrated player, I think. Underrated player. Yeah, they did go 12. What channel is it on? It's on All Red, you guys, which is LFC TV. All Red. Big up Christopher Dauber. Thank you very much for the super chat as well. Thank you. Thoughts on the Gyökeres signing? I think it's a top signing for Arsenal. Like I said, I think what Arsenal were missing was a goal scorer. And I think Gyökeres literally comes in to score those goals. That's going to be what it's for. You know what I mean? That's literally what it's going to be for. What he's there for. I love Gravenberg. What a player he's been for us. I agree. Incredible player. Leo, do you think Ekitike will play the game on? I think he'll play the next one, yes. I think he will. because then he'll have a few days of training and everything else. How excited are you for Salah and Wirtz to link up? So excited. What's the lineup and sofa score? Ronix, I already checked on FootMob. If you could just tell me in the chat, but please don't spam. Please don't spam, because then I can't see everybody. I'm excited to see our starboard Rio Ngumoha. Me too. On that left wing. GS Warrior, nice to see you in the building, who says, I don't get why we don't have Frimpong, Wirtz, Kirkez, Maratashvili, and Ekitike in the same lineup to get used to playing together. We will eventually, but you have to build them up. You know what I mean? And Frimpong and Wirtz will play in the second. Sorry, Frimpong and Kirkez will play in the second half. Same with Maratashvili. It's just Ekitike, why force him so quickly? Why force him back into the team so quickly when he, it's just the start of preseason. We got to be careful with our new signings. He only just flew. It was a long flight as well. It's been an overwhelming few days. Let's not push it too much. You know what I mean? Let's not push it too much. Look, we got the OG Cup in the building today too. Yo, Liverpool fan 01, nice to see you, my brother. Thank you, Adbrick City. Maka is being slowly, he picked up a small injury, but apparently he should be back for our next game. So it's not too much of a serious injury, guys. Don't stress it with Maka. Do not stress it with Maka. Otherwise, he wouldn't have come with the team for the preseason tour. He would have stayed back at Liverpool if it was a serious injury. So don't stress it. Beautiful Ellis. Yo, Tommy, nice to see you in the building. I still have the Trent Cup. I do. Looks like a vase. Bro, it's a cup. And I love it. Because thanks to it, I drink liters of water a day. All-time favorite football shirt? The candy one. Candy Adidas kit from back in the day. That's my favorite. But I left it in France. I don't have it here. Do you think Gakpo will start next season? We'll see. As of right now, yes. But it depends what happens. On Google, it says Frimpong is wearing the number 30 today. No. Animations. Right now, Liverpool already said for preseason, they have temporary shirts, our new signings. And Frimpong's temporary shirt wasn't 30. I think he will get announced as 30, but that's on August 1st next week is when we'll get to know the shirt numbers. I think Sobo will play, so Enfield Tail says, I think Sobo will play either as a false winger or a false fullback when we are in possession. Yeah, I could see that. Charlie Wilson, nice to see you. Guys, we're about 22 minutes away from kickoff, by the way. 22 minutes away from kickoff. But yeah, guys, for those of you asking if Fabrizio Romano did do a post on this, he said Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez out of the squad as they're both expected to leave this summer. Liverpool manager Arne Slot doesn't even call Darwin or Lucho on the bench as they both have a desire to leave soon. Negotiations with Bayern are well underway for Luis Diaz, while there's talks also with Darwin and Saudi. So I expect all of them to go. Both of them to go. Sunny says, didn't think Sobo would replace Trent at right back. What I just find odd is whether it's Szoboszlai that's playing at right back or Stevenson. I think those are the two options. What I just find odd is how What I just find odd is how we have Frimpong and Connor Bradley on the bench, so we have two options for right backs that aren't starting. It's a bit strange, but this is the moment to be experimenting for Slot. You know, this is preseason. That's what it's for, to experiment. So I'm excited to see how we go about it all. Connor Bradley's on the bench. Yes, LFC fan chat, big up to you. Thank you for the support. Any idea why there is no Ekitike today? Abbas, it was very, very unlikely Ekitike would play anyways because he literally just flew to Liverpool. I think he only had one training session with the team, and otherwise he's been super busy with media duties and everything else. So I think it would have been too overwhelming. It would have been too overwhelming for all of this. You get what I'm saying? For him to just be thrown into the team like that. Abram, nice to see you. Leo, what about Gakpo? He'll play in the second half. Don't worry, guys. Even if you see that important players are on the bench, Slot is likely going to put a completely different 11 in the second half. Completely different 11, you know? LSC Fanchan, I'm doing well. I'm hyped for this game, especially to see Wirtz and Rio Ngumoha. Exactly, Tentic. For me, if I had to say the two I'm most excited for, it is those two. Because Wirtz, it's the first time we get to watch him live. And Rio Ngumoha, because it's against proper opposition in AC Milan. They've gone for a very strong team as well. So I'm really curious to see how our star boy does. Real excited. Kirkez is on the bench, so he'll definitely play in the second half. Bajatic picked up an injury, so he's working on his way back, recovering. Rio Ngumoha is starting again. He's going to be a top player, yeah. And I hope he's going to be, even in Premier League games, I hope he's at least a squad option off the bench, because he excites me every time I see he's going to play for us. Leao is so good, yeah. Rafael Leao is starting in a front two. Wait, let me see if I can pull it up again. This is the AC Milan team. For those of you that weren't in the building when we first popped it open, this is the AC Milan team. So that front two of Christian Pulisic and Rafael Leao, very strong there for AC Milan. And Kem says Pulisic will cook y'all. Do you agree that Curtis Jones walks in every team starting 11? No, I don't agree. I don't think he starts for Arsenal. I don't think he starts for City. I don't think he starts for Liverpool. Not saying I don't rate him, but I don't think he's a starter for Liverpool. I think he's not in our strongest 11. Dean says, I just would like to have a thought for the amazing Diogo Jota. Did you? Oh yeah, guys, I wanted to read you that Liverpool have announced 3 things that they're doing for Diogo Jota. Guys, have a look at this. So, there's going to be a memorial sculpture at Anfield that will be a focal point of a permanent tribute to Diogo Jota. Then, the players are going to wear Forever 20 emblem on their shirts and jackets for the duration of this entire coming season. And the Liverpool Foundation is going to launch grassroots football program in Jota's name. That's our football club. Baral says, I think instead of Isaac, we should get Rodrigo and a center back. I don't really agree, to be honest. Even though I think Rodrigo is a great talent too, I read about Rodrigo that deal would be very difficult to get over the line too, because Real Madrid would ask for big money anyways, around 100 million. And not just that, Rodrigo apparently is already on very high wages, so he would ask for high wages, and his agents are apparently really difficult to deal with. So I think the Rodrigo deal could be just as difficult to get over the line as the Isaac one is. And if you're telling me they're just as difficult, I would rather get the player who's prem proven, who plays in a position that I think we need more in a striker. Abbas says, Leo, there's 2 goalies on the bench and also 11 on our bench. So one player has to stay on from our first half lineup. Who do you think it is? we'll have to see. It's whoever. I don't think even Slot might not know who it is. I think at halftime he'll talk with the players and you'll probably see who's most fresh to keep going, so it's impossible to say. But I think, yeah, Mamardashvili will definitely be our goalkeeper in the second half. I know Woodman is in the team or in the squad, but I think definitely Mamardashvili is going to get at least the entire second half because, to get his fitness up since he's going to be our second keeper this season. Where are you watching the game? It's on All Red Video, LFC TV. 15 minutes till kickoff, by the way, you guys. 15 minutes till kickoff. Yeah, Fabrizio Romano confirmed you guys were asking. Darwin Núñez, who's not even on the bench, is 100% expected to leave the club this summer. Darwin Núñez, you guys. And because Napoli is out of the question, I think if I had to put a number on it, I think it's a 90% chance he goes to Saudi. Because we're asking for a big fee. And because we're asking for a big fee, I don't see who else is going to pay that from all the rumors I've seen apart from Saudi Arabia. It must be amazing to play in Hong Kong where Liverpool have so many supporters there. Yeah, guys, look, there's the support being shown already is incredible. I think it's gonna be mainly Liverpool fans. Look. Wait. Oh, come on, why is it not? There we go. What channel is the game on? It's on LFC TV. He would get into your dreams five-a-side team while Mohamed Salah is starting. He's starting today. Leo won't see me hiding. Yes, Adon, absolute Muller in the building. Snape says, yo, Leo, I'm in the building. Nice to see you. Is Sobo doing Valverde now and playing every position? Bro, Szoboszlai is that type of player where no matter where he plays, he's going to perform for you. No matter where he plays. You think the Arsenal fans in the building are hate watching? Leo won't see me buying 2 center backs. I mean, absolute Muller. You saw the news that Joe Gomez unfortunately had to be sent home to Liverpool from this Asia tour because of an injury he picked up. So if already he wasn't sure we needed to sign a center back, we might need to sign 2 this summer. Someone who's more experienced like Mark Gahey and then a young talent. Unless Slot sees Stevenson as talented enough, but I'm not sure about it. I guess today is one of his opportunities to prove that he's at this level. That's one to look out for. Thank you, Limper, in the building. Let's sign Thomas Muller on a free. I don't think that's the position we need, bro. That is not the position we need. I think what's best for him, because he gave so much during his football career, is to go to LA, live that California lifestyle, earn a top salary, and just enjoy himself. That's what he's got to do. Chill out. Because he deserves it after the incredible, consistent career he had. Bye, LC fan chat. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the Florian Wirtz watch. Today's your birthday, Claudia. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have the best day. And if you're able to watch the game, that Florian Wirtz puts on a masterclass for you for your B-Day. I hope you have the best day. Leo, do you agree Maka is a 100 million plus player? 1,000%. If Declan Rice cost 100 million pounds, then Maka is a 100 million plus player. Absolutely. Absolutely. 10 minutes to go indeed. Did you guys see Kenny Dalglish with the flowers for Diogo? Yeah, King Kenny and Ian Rush are with the squad for this preseason tour. And yeah, this game will be shown on LFC TV, you guys. Our all red video, which if you sign up, you can get for 1 month free. We got Sal who says, I'm here in Hong Kong and the energy is absolutely rocking. The cheers when the squad came to train on the pitch was nice. It was beautiful to hear. Leo, I'm on the motorway right now and there's potentially a drunk driver. Oh God, that always scares me. Drunk drivers. Be really careful. Jeez. Stay safe, bro. Cop King says Rio Ngumoha to have a first team breakthrough this season. It seems like he has the talent. Him and Trey and Yoni, I think, will get starts in the domestic cups. And especially Rio Ngumoha, I think he could be an option off the bench even in Premier League games. Because I was saying before, imagine you're playing against a team where defenders start to tire out around the 70th minute and you bring on someone with the electric pace of Rio Ngumoha, the dribbling skills and everything else. That would be frightening. And that's some, weapon for us to use against the opposition. I hope that happens this season. I mean, clearly Slot seems to rate him highly enough to start him in these preseason games. If he didn't have some kind of plan for him this season, I think he would have just left him with the academy back in Liverpool. You know what I mean? But the fact that he's starting in these games shows. It really shows. Kat says, please visit South Africa. I would love to go one day. And WWE Figure says, thank you for the support. Every time you post, it makes me happy. Thank you. Dean Hayes says the kickoff welcome was nice. When he walked on the pitch for the first time, I think he'll be amazing. Me too. He seems like such the humble type too, who just is an appreciation that he's become a Liverpool player. And he seems so proud in that first interview as well. I think He's that type of player, again, that just wants to win for the team. It's not about him. It's about the team. And I think Slot wants to find characters like that, you know? I'm so hyped. You guys, we have just 5 minutes till kickoff. I want everybody spamming in the building where you're watching this friendly from, where you're watching Florian Wirtz play football for Liverpool Football Club live for the first time. I want you spamming. I want to see the diversity. I want to see the multi-nationalities that we have in the building representing this incredible football club or football fans in general. We got Xavier who says hi all the way from San Francisco or South Africa. Wow, Joseph says my mom's calling the police on him. Damn, Joseph. Stay safe out there. KFC says, saying hi from Kenya over here. Come on, you Reds. Come on, Kenya. Love Liverpool in this house. Yay. Oh, look at that energy. Look at that freaking energy. It's beautiful. We got UAE, Australia, Turkey, Jordan, Kenya, England, Turkey, Ireland, Singapore, South Africa, Lyon, France. We got Indonesia. We got Bangladesh, Philippines, Ethiopia, Norway, Albania. This is freaking beautiful. Uzbekistan. We got someone saying hate watch from Ohio, USA. We got Dubai. Slovakia, the home of Martin Skirtle. We got India, Ghana, Somalia, Philippines, Malaysia, Norway. I'm watching from Liverpool, says the Prophet Plugs. We got Liverpool again. We got Greece in the building. Oh, this is freaking beautiful. This puts such a smile on my face. Malaysia. Oh my goodness. Netherlands. Hong Kong. Nigeria. Syria. Netherlands. Denmark. Thailand. Sweden. Bro, for you that's in Sweden, can you give Alexander Isak a call for me, please? Thank you. Germany. We got Wales. Joseph says also Wales because I'm having a day out with the family. Love it. Costa Rica. United States. Nepal. Luxembourg. Cyprus. Zambia. Somalia. Bro, do you guys see this in the building? Do you guys freaking see this in the building? Iran. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is very random. I was sitting in my car watching you in the Tesco car park in England. Big up. Bosnia. Cyprus. Mauritius. Oh, I want to visit Mauritius. The beaches look beautiful. Sri Lanka. Norway, Bangladesh, South Africa. Mauritius again. Zambia. Oh, Costa Rica is beautiful. I've been Spain, Croatia, India, Norway, Nigeria, Kerala, Egypt, the home of our Egyptian king. We got Uganda, Poland, Morocco, Northern Ireland, the home of the one and only Connor Cafu Bradley. We got Russia, Liverpool, Iceland, just like me. I'm watching from Iceland. We got... Oh, man, this is freaking beautiful. Do you guys see this? Oh, bro, I love Cologne. Cologne, Germany. Bangladesh. China. Iceland. Morocco. Pakistan. Wales. Bro, this is beautiful. 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 Now I want W's in the building for everybody. All of us coming together. All of us coming together for this game. I am so freaking hyped, you guys. We get to watch Florian Wirtz play live for the first time. And for me, the other player I'm most excited for, we talked about him before, our star boy, 16-year-old Rio Ngumoha. He hasn't even signed a professional contract for Liverpool Football Club, but he is so highly rated that even Arne Slot, who clearly has crazy high standards, we saw that from the first match week last season against Ipswich when he took Jarell Quansah off at halftime. Even with his incredibly high standards, he's starting Rio Ngumoha again. He started him against Preston. He's starting now against AC Milan. It shows that he must have big plans for him this season, and I am very, 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 very excited. W's in the building right now, guys. This is going to be a beautiful watch along. I'm so, so excited. I got the game popped open here. Look at this. Look at this. Diogo Jota 20. All the Liverpool fans hold up a mosaic with DJ Diogo Jota Number 20. Our number 20 forever. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, Mike Mignon is starting for AC Milan. It looked like at some point he was going to go to Chelsea because it seemed like they needed to strengthen the goalkeeper department, but actually it doesn't look like he's going to be going in the end. All right, I'm getting the timer ready, you guys. Kickoff is about to start here. Wirtz leading the line. Let's see. Guys, we'll know. The exciting thing is we'll know very early on, we'll know how we're kind of set up. It was hard to predict before the game, but now that it's about a kickoff, we're going to be able to do it. Yes, it's on LFC TV, bro. It's on LFC TV. Watching from South Africa, big up, brother. Hong Kong Football Festival. I'm about to get the timer ready. Right now, the team is doing a little huddle. Diogo forever. Jota forever. Look, they already have it on the shirts. You guys see it on the shirts? They showed Wirtz. Now they're showing Salah. You see that? That's on Diogo Jota 20. That's in the center of the shirt right there. We're going to have that for the entire season, you guys. For the entire season, Diogo forever. For every single game, they're going to have that on their shirts. Every single game. Mason says, what a pleasure to have two French players as a French guy. Me too. Mason, I'm getting an Ekitike shirt this season. I'm so hyped. And I love this first interview. All right, guys, kickoff is about to commence here. You guys ready? Who's going to get the game kicked off? I'm hyped to see how he's set up because, like I said, I don't exactly know how we're setting up here. You guys ready? It's going to be Tyler Morton, number 80. He's going to get the game kicked off for us, you guys. And we have the ball first. It's a beautiful tribute. Here we go, guys. The game is officially kicked off. The game is officially kicked off. We start with the ball. We start with the ball. I just wanted to check this. All right, guys. Early minutes of this game. I'm excited to see how we set up here. That's what I'm really looking out for. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There we go. Guys, for those of you asking, by the way, that are looking for a stream, you can look up All Red Video or LFC TV. On LFC TV, all of Liverpool's preseason games will be shown there live. It's Liverpool's video platform, okay? You just look that up. Kenji, you look that up on Google. You can just look it up and you'll find it. All Red Video. No, I'm streaming on YouTube, Chris. Called Leo's Goals. I really didn't want to wake up early, but I'm here. Yes, Daily Aura. I was hoping you'd make it in the building because we're so excited for Florian Wirtz watch already. All right, guys. I'm looking right now to see how we're setting up here. So Salah obviously is operating on the right-hand side, and he's looking very sharp in the early moments. He made his way into the box. Will Harvey make it there? Yes, look at the pace from Harvey. Oh, he almost played Salah in there. He almost played it in there. All right, let's see. Guys, let's see how we're setting up here. Let's see how we're setting up here. It's still hard to see exactly how we're setting up. So, Szoboszlai, it looks like when we're in possession, he's in the midfield. That's not a surprise. It's free. Well, you can do 1 month trial. So the first month is free on LFC TV or, like I said, All Red Video. I think both names work. I think they recently changed the name of their platform. Beautiful from Virgil. Oh my, guys, Virgil. Unfortunately, there's no ball movement for preseason, bro. But I promise from the first game, which is going to be the Community Shield final against Crystal Palace, we're going to have the ball movement back. Okay? Promise. All right, let's have a look. When we defend, that's where it's easier to look how we set up. Okay? Where is Florian Wirtz? Guys, it looks like Harvey is playing in that false 9 striker role right now. It looks like it's Harvey. And it looks like Stevenson is playing at right back. Yeah, and Wirtz is playing in that kind of 10 role. Wirtz is playing in the midfield, attacking midfield role. So, like I said, it looks like it's hard to tell right now. We're so fluid in possession. So fluid in possession. But what's for sure is Salah is playing very much out wide on the wing. Same with Rio. Both of them are wide. Oof, couldn't keep it in. Couldn't keep it in play. How's Wirtz set up like? I think you know we read about this. His dad talked about it a little bit, but I think we see Wirtz as that incredible of a talent that he's going to be able to operate in that 10 role with so much freedom. So much freedom. He's just going to get space to roam, to find where he can find a bit of space. I think that's what I'm seeing so far. He's playing that kind of an advanced midfield role, but where he can kind of move around the pitch, you know? Jalapeno, nice to see you in the building. Says, yo, I'm watching from an airport in Sicily today, bro. Are you on holiday in Sicily right now? That is one of the most beautiful places in the world with some of the best food. Look at that beautiful Alisson purple kit, by the way. Oh, we just gave it away oh God. Milan are now in a very dangerous area. AC. Oh, they shoot, but it's straight at the keeper. Straight at Alisson. Easy catch for him. But that was pretty. We gave that away too easily. Big up King Drippy. I appreciate you in the building. Yeah, that was we gave that away in way too easily there, and it was Christian Pulisic with the shot that was straight towards Alisson. What do you want to see stay cool instead of that on the screen? And Ngumoha. Ooh, that was not great from Szoboszlai. Damn, Szoboszlai's throwing in his diving challenges in preseason. That's his mentality. And he shoots from distance. That did not look like a bad hit, but it was straight towards Mignon, Mike Mignon. Jalapeno says, yeah, I spent some time. It was really nice. Oh, and Taormina. Bro, that sounds incredible. That sounds incredible. Wait, let me see something. Guys, let me know what you'd rather see on the screen, because I can also put it like this. Look, where you guys can see the ratings. Would you guys rather that? Guys, let me know if you'd rather see the live team ratings from both teams or whether you'd rather just have the Liverpool lineup. Because the ball movement isn't available for today. What would you guys rather? Would you rather have the lineups of both teams? Guys, let me know. Let me know what you'd rather see on the screen. At least here you have both teams. And live time, it's going to tell you the ratings of the players, how they're doing and everything. Let me know. There is no ball movement for this one, bro. I promise once the season starts, there'll be ball movement. Keep this, both teams. Okay, live team rating. I'll keep it like this then, okay? Okay. Thanks, guys. All right. Okay, I'll keep it like this. Both lineups with the live ratings, okay? Okay, cool. LFC 10 says, Yo, Leo, watching from Greece, the home of our Greek Scouser Kostas. You'll never walk alone. Okay, I'll do it like this. live ratings. Yo, LFC vibes. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? Ooh, Gravenberg is brought down here. Gravenberg is brought down. Let's take this quick. Yeah, it was Leao that pushed Gravenberg from behind. Go on, Mo. Who's playing at right back? It looks like it's Stevenson. Salah with a decent cross. Oh, it's straight towards Mike Mignon. Straight towards Mike Mignon here. LC vibes, nice to see you. Look at that domination from Verge, aerially winning the ball. Who's playing right? Bro, it looks like when we're in possession, it's 3 at the back. When we're in possession, I see Gravenberg, Verge, and Robbo staying back. So we set up completely differently when we're in possession compared to when we defend. Like I said, when we were on the ball, I see Verge and Gravenberg sticking back right now. This is very strange. Yeah, Gravenberg is dropping into that role when we have the ball. Go on, Harvey. Salah, yeah, is operating from way out wide. That was nice. We have some space here. Oh, AC Milan is looking to counter. Rafael Leao has some space here. Rafael Leao, 1v1 with Verge. Oh, what a goal from Rafael Leao. Fair play. Look at that finish from Rafael Leao, bro. 1-0 for AC Milan. 1-0 already. What a goal that was. What a finish. What a finish from Rafael Leao. Look at this, you guys. It was on the counter. On the counter. I think it was Pulisic who just played a ball down. And then Rafael Leao was basically 1v1 against Virgil. And Virgil just couldn't stop his strike. And it just went top bins. Even Alisson couldn't stop it. Look at that. Pulisic assist. Down the line on that left wing. And look when he's in the box from Rafael Leao. He's so direct. He got it onto his left foot, by the way. And look at that strike. Look. Maybe Alisson could have gone something to it, to be fair. But either way, 1-0. We're going to have to come back now. Fair play to Leao, because that was beautiful from him. Don't forget Istanbul, bro. It's only a friendly. It's only a friendly. But yeah, Rafael Leao, not a surprise. He's the star player for AC Milan. And he's capable of something like that out of nowhere, you know? And he was up against Verge, so it's not easy to score from that position. When you still have to beat Verge and Alisson, you got to be a quality player. Slot should play the Frimpong Wirtz link-up chemistry. Yeah. I would have liked to have seen that in the first half. Yeah, it looks like AC Milan are looking to counter. And to be fair, I get why. Look at how it worked there. With the pace of Leao and the quality of Christian Pulisic. Doesn't surprise me. Is Luka Modric playing? No, but is he on the bench? Let me check. I don't think he is. Because he also just recently signed. Big up LFC 10. Thank you for the support. Yeah, it's the 13th minute right now. 13th minute. Frimpong will come on at halftime. Yeah, I think we're going to make wholesale changes at halftime, to be fair. That's what Slot seems to be doing for these preseason games. Because remember, the most important thing is fitness and trying out different tactics and ideas that Slot has for the season, but ultimately the results don't matter. We saw how last season we lost, for example, to Preston in preseason, and we ended up winning the Premier League. So I'm not going to be too fussed about the results themselves. Obviously, it's nice to win and see a score, but it's not the end of the world if we don't. You know what I mean? Salah in the box. Oh my god, he should have been more selfish there, bro. Had Salah shot there, he would have scored 100%, but he tried to play it back. He tried to go for that 1-2. Bro, Salah needed to be more selfish there. That was so close, though. Jeez, Leao's being a bit aggressive with Gravenberg here. Very physical. To be fair, I guess it gets us ready for the season. A bit of physicality. Trust me, it'll be 1-1 soon, bro. Salah, we should have scored there. Let's be real. Oh, look at that. Look at that dribbling from Wirtz. Ooh, well defended, to be fair. What's that challenge? Wow, we win the ball back right away. It was Szoboszlai that won it back. Then Wirtz plays it to Sobo. Sobo plays it back to Wirtz. We got some baller on the pitch right now. We got some ballers on the pitch. Oh, this is a joy to watch. This is a joy to watch. Do you think City will be better next season? Yes, because they have Rodri back. They have Rodri back. I think City will be stronger than they were last season. And Pep Guardiola will want to obviously bounce back from a season where he didn't win a trophy. Salah wants the Wirtz goal as much as we do. Yeah, bro. The rival skid says, bro, we'll win. Don't worry. I think what we want is the Wirtz debut goal. I think that's what we want. Oh, let's have a look at the chance again. It was Wirtz 1-2. Oh no, then Salah tried to play it back to Wirtz. Yeah, he wanted that goal for Wirtz just as much as we all did. My crazy life, I can't because then the stream will get taken down for copyright if I showed the game. Rodri's linked to Madrid though. Yeah, but there's no chance he leaves City. No chance. The fee they would have to pay for that would just be ludicrous, you know? So no, Rodri will be with City this season. And for him to be back for them he's one of the best players obviously in the world, is gonna be a big boost. And I think they will be a different team with him in it. Bro, we nearly got the Wirtz goal, the little 1-2 between him and Mohamed Salah. We nearly got to see it. Mo should have scored though. Yeah, but bro, again, preseason is about the vibes, and he wanted the Wirtz goal. It's not about him. You best believe if this was in the Premier League, go 12. If this was in the Premier League, Salah would have taken that on himself. He wants to be breaking all the records, all right? But this is preseason. E17 says, love from Croatia, up the res. Also, I think if City do not perform next season, Pep would get sacked. Nah, I don't think they'll ever sack Pep. I think it's more he would get tired at some point and decide to step away. That I think is more likely. You know? I think that's more likely. Hydrate for equalizer. I got you. Bro, Verge is dribbling with the ball today. He's going with the Joel Matip vibes. Bro, Leao is a baller. Football X edits. I'm from Australia. Support United, but still respect you. Big up, bro. Anyone miss Matip? Yeah, bro. I love Joel Matip. Underrated player for sure. For the 20th minute mark, guys, a lot of Reds are holding up their Diogo Jota shirts in the crowd. Diogo forever, 20th minute. Look at the tributes for Diogo. Even the AC Milan fans are holding up. I mean, I think some of the AC Milan fans are mixed with the Liverpool fans, it looks like. Liverpool are losing 1-0 right now. Rafael Leao scored the opener. You can watch the game, Molly, on LFC TV. What are we doing, bro? Giving the ball away in these dangerous areas. Giving the ball away in the most dangerous areas here. This time it was Szoboszlai, but it was a foul from left cheek. So it wouldn't have counted, even had Pulisic scored after. Yeah, it wouldn't have counted. That's a good looking ball for Salah. He gets to it. Go on, Harvey. Yusuf, nice to see you. We got Pluto from India, Mozambique. Uh-oh, it looks like Pulisic is down right now. Let's hope it's not a serious injury or anything. You never want to see players go down injured during preseason. And Pulisic looks like he's in pain right now. Ollie says, hi Leo, I'm going to France, Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg for my first time leaving the UK. Is there anything in France you'd recommend? I mean, if it's your first time visiting France, I do recommend Paris, just because there's so much to see there. In terms of museums, in terms of just walking around the city, it really is one of the most beautiful cities in the world. So, yeah, if I was to say first time, I would say Paris. Because again, there's so much to see there. David says, what made you start supporting Liverpool? Stevie G. When I was little, I saw his celebrations and I saw the passion, and it got me interested, curious, and then I just became I fell more and more in love with Liverpool. Nah, Jeremy Frimpong will come, bro. He'll come on at halftime. We'll make wholesale changes then. KFC says, Leo, something crazy. So my friend's birthday was the day before Diogo died, and I actually gifted him a Jota jersey. It's now become the most important gift to him he's ever gotten. You'll never walk alone. Leo, are you allowed to put ball movement on? Yes, I am, Lisa, but in preseason, there is no ball movement. It's not available for preseason because the tech isn't used for that. But for the first game of the season, there will be the ball movement, okay? Promise. What's the best game you've ever watched? Was it Liverpool Barca? Yeah, has to be. Because I was too I didn't get to see the Istanbul game live. I was too young. Well, I was alive, of course, but as in at that time I didn't it wasn't until 2010 really that I actually had television where I could properly watch the games. So I was mostly watching highlights on YouTube before then. Fields of Anfield Road, I can bring it up a little bit, yeah. I just brought it up a little bit for you. Why is AC Milan such a dirty team? I mean, to be fair, Ellis, it's maybe not such a bad thing to have a bit of physicality in preseason because it gets you ready for the season. Have you never stopped supporting Liverpool in those bad moments? Definitely not. I mean, during all the first 7-8 years, we never really won anything except the Carabao Cup under King Kenny. So we were never winning the big trophies. But once you fall in love with Liverpool, it doesn't matter whether it's a bad moment or a good moment. You stick with your team, you know. Wirtz's debut, can't believe this, says Yusuf. Oh, yes, indeed. Look at Rio Ngumoha up against Tomori. Oh, what a shot from Szoboszlai. That's a beauty. Dominic Szoboszlai. Bro, he is taking the Wirtz competition seriously. That's a banger from Dominic. That's our boy Dom. We know he has that. I initially thought he was going to cross it, bro. I was a bit surprised at what was going on there. But that's an absolute beauty from Dominic. From our boy Dom. Let's have another look here. With who got the assist as well. 1-1, you guys. Absolute beauty from Dom. Yeah, Rio did well, by the way. Oh my goodness. What a hit from Dominic. From Dom. The assist was from Rio Ngumoha too. Oh, chop bins. No keeper on the planet is saving that. He knows how to strike a ball. Dom knows how to strike a ball. And he's seeing this Wirtz competition and he said, bring it on. Dominic Szoboszlai, what a quality player he is. Jeez Louise. Yeah, guys, the assist got given to Rio. What a ball, though. Did we sign Trent back for this game? By the way, look. Oh, wait, we're on the counter-attack here. It's played out wide again. Rio, bro, he's going to be starting this. Do you see this from Rio? Bro, Ngumoha is tearing apart the Milan team right now. Rio Ngumoha is cooking. He's going to be in our first team this season, I swear to you. Do you see what he's doing? Oh my God, what is this football we're playing? Guys, the ball is moving so quickly now. What a cross from Salah. It's going to be a corner for us, guys. We're starting to play our football right now. We're starting to play our fluid attacking football right now. Look at this. Rio is the future. Rio is the future. Look, he nearly scored, taking on like 3 players here, you guys. Shooting with his left foot. Mike Mignon did well to save it, but Jesus. Rio. Our number 73. That Rio lad is crazy indeed. Bro, I hope he gets a lot of opportunities for the first team this season. He's that good. Wirtz took the corner, by the way. But Mike Mignon did well. No, guys, look, I wanted to show you. Rafael Leao did his celebration in tribute to Diogo Jota, who's obviously his international former teammate with the Portuguese national team. Rafael Leao. Look at the celebration, number 20. Let's not put that pressure to say he's our very own Lamine Yamal, but he is a star boy. We can truly call him a star boy. He's cooking. And this, people during the Preston game were saying, oh, Rio's cooking, but he's against championship opposition in Preston. Well, look at what he's doing against AC Milan now. Look at what he's doing. So, Mika says, do you think we can sneak in a buyback clause if we sell Harvey? I think we will, just like we did with Kwanzaa. I think we rate him so highly. Whatever club we sell to, and there's a lot of competition for his signature this summer. It seems like West Ham are interested, Brighton are interested, a number of clubs are. I think we have to insert a buyback clause. I agree. He's too big of a talent. And he loves Liverpool Football Club. I hope Enyoni will come on. Sunday LFC, I definitely think so in the second half. Of course, Ollie, have a beautiful rest of your day. Big up. Bro, Dom scored. He scored a beauty. We got an Arsenal fan in the building who says there's only one star boy. His name is Bukayo Saka. I mean, is he even a star boy at this point? I think he's more of a nearly world-class player, or maybe a world-class player. He's proven now, season after season. I don't think you call him a star boy anymore. Then we got a Barca fan in the building who says Yamal clears Saka. Bro, no need to compare. Let's just enjoy the beautiful players we have. And Rio Ngumoha seems like he's a very special talent. So let's... And he's going to sign his first professional contract next month, you guys, when he turns 17. Sunday LFC says Rio is so fun to watch. You just know he's going to do something special when he has the ball. And he has that fearlessness about him at just 16 years old. Oh, look at Wirtz on the ball. Nah, bro. Look at Wirtz on the ball. He plays it in the box. Oh, I thought Harvey was going to score there. He plays it back to Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, is he going to shoot? Oh, my God. Almost put it top bins, Mo. Guys, do you see this from Florian Wirtz, though? Do you see this from Florian Wirtz? Oh, it's beautiful. The way he just weaved through that midfield and he played it to Harvey, who I thought was going to score there. Oh, that's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Man, we're starting to cook. Guys, we are so lucky. We are so lucky. Oh, there's a little cool water break right now going on. Florian is going to cook this season. We got a little Ali says Wirtz is crazy, man. He drives the players smartly, which is what we need to create more chances from last season. Absolutely. Especially little Ali. I think the reason we went so big on a player like that, I do believe he's that type of talent where on the big Champions League nights, not to put all the pressure on him because we have quality all over the pitch, but I do believe the kind of ingenuity and fearlessness and quality he has, I think on those Champions League nights where you need someone to make the difference, I can see Wirtz being that type of player, you know? And for example, PSG, I think one of the reasons they won the Champions League is because they have a lot of quality players who can have that moment of magic, you know, and that pace and power and quality, you know, which is what we've done with our signings this summer. Yeah, David Joseph, I played for a team when I was younger. I used to play left back. I played left back and right back for the team that I played for growing up in New York. Luca, you can watch the game on LFC TV or All Red Video. Wirtz and Sobo are cooking. Bro, this is what we're saying. People kept saying, bro, how is Szoboszlai going to get in the lineup? How is Szoboszlai going to get in the lineup with Wirtz coming in? Bro, they're two incredible players and Slot will find a way to start them both. Trust me. Because they're both incredible talents. Salah has some space here. I think if it ends as a draw, we could see penalties. I could see that happening. Ooh, Salah tried to cross it. Yeah, Tyler Moyne is definitely an exciting prospect, but I think he's another one that will leave this summer. Because there are, again, lots of teams interested, and I think it's too difficult for him to get playing time for us. But maybe, who knows? Who knows? Liverpool fan 11, nice to see you. Zach says, with this quality of football, we could probably even beat those cold, rainy nights in Stoke. Well, to be fair, Darwin scored a hat-trick against Stoke the other day. But it was at our training ground. It was not in Stoke. It was... Yo, Pietro, nice to see you. Says hello, Leo, and everyone with the Szoboszlai emojis. Love it, bro. Dom is cooking. Ooh, Pulisic nearly scored there. That was a really good piece of play. So far, our two highest rated players, you guys, are obviously Szoboszlai because he's got that goal. FootMob is giving him a 7.8. And then Rio Ngumoha, bro, he's cooking on that left wing. They're giving him a 7.4. He got the assist as well for Dom's goal. Those are the ratings so far. Yo, Just Henry, nice to see you in the building. Wirtz is looking, bro. Every game we're gonna see joyful things from Wirtz. He's a baller. That's what we've signed. I don't think we've had a midfielder like that since the Coutinho days. Since the Coutinho days. Dom and Flo have to play. Bro, like I said, Slot will find a way to play both Dom and Flo because they're too good. AK Football Manager says, go bald if Liverpool wins the title. Bro, I tried going bald during COVID. Bad idea. It did not look good on me. Did not look good whatsoever. I learned my lesson during COVID. Oh. Harvey tried something there, but put too much power on the pass. Lock in, boys. Sign Hato. No, it looks like Chelsea. It looks like Jorel Hato is Chelsea bound, unfortunately. Piotr says Wirtz, absolute cinema. Wait, Abzinho, what did you say? Where people called you a madman? Fran says, Leo, I love watching your vids. Keep it up. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the support. We got Mohammed, a rival fan, who says Wirtz is hella overrated. Let's see about that this season. Let's see. Mind you, he just turned 22. So he's very, very young. But let's see. Let's see about that. Bro, Rio. Rio! Oh my goodness! Is that going to be a pen? No, I think he went down a little too easily. Bro, Rio's passing is also looking good. Nah, I'm too excited about our future, guys. I'm too excited for our future and our present. What a time to be a Liverpool fan. I can't. Mason says Wirtz is a gem. Oh my goodness. Wirtz is a gem. Rio's a gem. We got lots of gems in our team. Look at that pass from Rio. He did put a hand towards Robbo, but I think it was Tomori, but it was a little too... He went down a little too easily, I think. You guys think it was a pen? Table Gaming says, love from Australia. Bajetic is injured, bro. So he's recovering from... I'm not exactly sure what his injury is, but yeah, he's out. Who scored? Rafael Leao scored for AC Milan, and then Dominic Szoboszlai got the equalizer. Wirtz reminds you of Coutinho. Me too. Well, not exactly, but if I had to say one Liverpool player from the last 10 years, I would say Coutinho, yes. Because he's really good in at finding space in moments where you feel like there is no space because of his quality on the ball. Rio to play when Mo goes to AFCON. I think he's much better on the left wing. Yeah, go 12. Rio's cooking. AJ Gamer says, keep up the good work. Following you since 2022, 2023. And I love your vids. Keep up the good work. Thank you, AJ Gamer. I appreciate you. Big up, bro. Leo, if you could say something at halftime to the team, what would it be? I'm not so sure, bro. I would just say keep finding joy in that final third, because I feel like when we look to move the ball quickly in that final third in the attack, that's when we've looked most dangerous. And with the quality we have, when we get in those areas, we just got to move the ball quickly. Pietra says, I'm very happy. Oh, Ali came out. Well done, Ali, for coming out there. Pietra says, I'm very happy that we have big young talents like Rio. Maybe not homegrown, but snubbed from Chelsea. And that feels good too. Yeah, even Trey and Yoni, bro, did not come from our academy. We signed him from Leicester. So, to be fair, it just shows we are able to identify the best talents in England and pick them up. So, that's a great thing. Sunny says, I'm getting Diogo on my shirt next season 100%. And as you see, all the Liverpool shirts are going to have an emblem of Diogo this entire coming season. How have we been so far? We've been much better in the second half of this first half. The second part of this first half, we've looked a lot better. Possession is 73-27. Yeah, but to be fair, I think AC Milan are happy to be counterattacking with with the quality of Leao and Pulisic. Who's the most underrated player in your opinion? In recent times, I feel like Cody Gakpo. Because we have all these new exciting attacking players, it's as if people are forgetting that Cody Gakpo, what he did for us last season. Oh my God, Rio. Oh my God, Rio. Oh my goodness, it looks so easy for him to beat his defender 1v1 every time. And then just AC Milan have a lot of defenders in the box, so it's difficult to find a teammate. But bro, when he goes 1v1 like that, it looks like every time he's going to beat his opposition. Are you doing a watch along for the Community Shield final? If I don't go to the final, yes, I'll do a watch along. The plan right now is to Robbo try to strike. Oh my God, Salah nearly scored an incredible volley there. Nearly scored an incredible volley there. Oh my goodness. Kirkez is going to cook this season. He's a demon, says Walia. Yeah, he's a beast. Bro. I love watching Rio too much. I don't want him to come off after this first half. I don't want him to come off. I want Rio to play this entire game because he's so exciting. Nah, bro. He's the chosen one. He's insane. For me, he's the standout from this first half. Genuinely. And I said that already in the Preston game. Walia says Kirkez is going to cook this season. I agree. Uh-oh. AC Milan on the counter here. They have lots of space. Loftus-Cheek. Lots of space. Leao plays it back in. Wow, they really ruined that chance, guys. AC Milan had so many players on that counter attack. They should have scored there. Mikano says, so everyone said we need a left winger. It's not looking like we need one because we already got Cody Gakpo and now Rio's cooking. I'd rather spend the money on Alexander Isak, so we have two strikers. So we have Ekitike and Isak as our striker options. We would all love a Robbo goal, says the Norwegian Scouser. Absolutely. It looks like he could potentially be our new vice captain. Potentially. Blake says, they all doubted Adnis Slot. I backed him from day one. No rival fans. No pundits saw us winning the league last season, that's for sure. The Prophet Plug says, I think we should give Rio loads of game time. He'll prove himself. At least off the bench, absolutely. You know, the Prophet Plugs to already, like I was saying before, to bring him on as a super sub, it just feels like a cheat code. Look. Oh my god, he nearly found Salah there. Nah, bro. Rio can't come off at halftime, I swear to you. He cannot come off at halftime. You guys asked me what I would say if I was the manager at halftime. I would say, Rio, you're staying on that football pitch. You're staying on that football pitch. We got Ishin who says, love from Japan. Where are you based in Japan? We got Vicky who says, I met Harvey some months ago and asked him if he would stay at Liverpool. Big up to you. I think he wants to stay at Liverpool, but he also needs to be starting week in, week out. Because he said in an interview, I think it was 2 days ago, that his dream is to go to the World Cup with England. And that will not happen if he gets as much game time as he did last season. So I think he's going to have a talk with Slot and ask him exactly how many minutes he thinks he'll give him this season. And if it's not enough, then he'll leave. Because he has his own ambitions, you know? And rightfully so. He could start for most Premier League teams. I think he could start for most Premier League teams. Kirkez, man, is so good. Yeah, bro, we're going to get to watch Kirkez in the second half. I can't wait. I can't wait. But like I said, I don't want Rio to come off. I don't want him to come off. How is Rio doing? Ethan, he's the standout in the first half. For me, he's been my best player of the first half. That tells you how good. For the halftime graphic, I'm using Szoboszlai and Rio. Szoboszlai and Rio. Gotta be. Gotta be. Oh gosh, Milan nearly scored, but it's gonna be a free kick for us in the box. It's gonna be a free kick for us. Don't know how we were able to get Rio from Chelsea so easily. I know they were really pissed when we were able to get that deal over the line. They were really pissed because they knew how good of a talent he was. So I think that was some coup from us. Yeah, Virgil's gonna be okay, you guys. He's not walking it off. He's walking it off, yeah. We're definitely gonna be seeing Ekitike, bro. We only just signed him, so he's not gonna be. There we are, you guys. Halftime whistle is blown. Liverpool won. AC Milan won. Rafael Leao scored the opener. The assist came from Christian Pulisic. And then Dominic Szoboszlai equalized with a beautiful finish. We know how good of a shot he has. He proved it yet again right there. And Rio Ngumoha got the assist. If I had to pick my player of the first half, I would say Rio. Guys, let me know. Let me know what you made of that first half. Who was your standout? Foot Mob, often they count the goals for a lot, but they said the player of the half so far has been dumb because he got that goal. But for me, I would say Rio in terms of who stood out the most. Big up Maps. Thank you for becoming a community support member. I want you spamming those emojis. Where's Kirkez and Frimpong? Bro, they're going to play in the second half, I'm sure. Big up Maps. Oh, yeah, for those of you that want to play football bingo, let me send the link. Hold on just a sec. Yeah, I think it's going to be it could be literally a different 11 for the second half. Completely different 11. Oh, hold on. Guys, I just sent the link pinned for those of you that want to play football bingo right now. And Ngumoha looked really sharp. Yes, indeed. Leo, I'm in the building. This game is exciting. Yes, it is. Shakri, how are you? Shall we sign Leao? Nah, bro. I don't think we need a left winger. We just saw Rio is the future, and we got Cody Gakpo there already, and we have lots of other players in the team who can play on the left wing. Is Wirtz doing okay? Yeah, he looked really bright. Ugo Kitike, this game too soon for him. Luthufi says, would you take Valverde at Liverpool? Of course I would. He's incredible. Are you kidding? I'm excited to see Mamardashvili play. Yes, he'll play in the second half. I think Mamardashvili, and then we'll see lots of other changes. Guys, I'll be right back. I'm just going to pee real quick. Back in the building. Let me start the bingo. Sorry, I see you guys are waiting. Let's see. 50 of you guys are waiting to start. Guys, it starts in 10 seconds. Good luck to those of you playing the bingo. Bubble says Rio is a natural left winger. Even as a center forward, he leans towards the left. Yeah, he's meant to play as a winger. That you can tell he's naturally that way, taking on his defenders 1v1. Big up Azam, thank you. Leo, you didn't put a link. I did. It's pinned. It's the pinned link always for the bingo. Always for the bingo. Yeah, it's 1-1 right now. Rio's outstanding indeed. Hey Daniel, how are you? Leo came from France, like Monsieur Mba Kylian. Guys, apparently Ibu and Kostas are coming on. You love to hear it. Oh, guys. We nearly saw that Wirtz goal when Salah tried to play it 1-2 with him, remember? Rio was amazing, says LFC Tyler. Yes, indeed. Did you keep on thinking Robbo was Wirtz at some points? Yeah. But no, not really. I just love Robbo. Bro, I really hope. I think he's going to end up staying. I really am very confident now, you guys, that it's going to be Costas that's going to end up leaving and not Robbo. Initially, it looked like it was going to be Robbo that was going to leave because Atletico Madrid were really interested, but they ended up signing another left back. So that's off the table now. Yo, Daniel, I'm doing well. How are you? I'm just hoping Rio stays on the pitch for the second half. Ahmed says Wirtz was my best player of the first half. He stood out as well. He was great. LSE fan. For me, it was Rio Ngumoha, but Wirtz was great too. Great as well. Do you think Ibu is going to stay? I'm getting more and more confident that Ibu is going to stay, yes. From what I see within the rumors, it looks like it. Did they add more bingo squares? I think I might have become harder, yeah. Rio was a world-class player. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves, but he stood out in the first half, absolutely. But what I love as well is I was saying this before, we know the incredibly high standards that Arne has, and just the fact that he's starting him in these preseason games means that he believes he has a role to play within the first team this season. And that's just so exciting for me to think about that because look, he's such a joy to watch. He's a street baller. That's what he is. And I think the game is missing players like that. So the fact that we have a gem like that in our team, man, we're lucky. Very, very lucky. Dude, I've just seen the Sobo goal. Absolute beauty. Absolute beauty indeed. We know he has that in his game. I just want him to do it more often, you know? Bro, it's really hard to tell within when we have possession exactly who plays where. I'm telling you, when Slot was asked, I think it was just like a few months into his reign as a Liverpool manager, he says he wants us to look in a way where when we're in possession, that there is such fluidity that it's very difficult for the opposition to know exactly how we're setting up. And that more than ever in that first half. Yeah, after we play Yokohama. And hopefully Endo isn't ill for that game because it would be great for Wataru to make an appearance because obviously we play on Wednesday. That's the 30th of July. We play against Yokohama, Japanese team. And that game kicks off at 10:30 a.m. UK time. So it's going to be even earlier than this one. Good friendly so far. Yep. What's up with the Liao and Gravenberg battle? I'm not so sure, but it definitely was physical between the two of them. All right, guys, the players are back out for the second half, and it looks like Rio has come off. Dang. I mean, I'm very excited to see Cody Gakpo, obviously incredible, very good player as well. But I see that Cody Gakpo is going to play on that left wing. Kirkez is playing at left back. I'm trying to see the rest of the team. It looks like we've made quite a few changes. Let's have a look here. So Bro, I'm excited to see Kirkez and Gakpo interchanging on that, working together on that left wing. You know Kirkez is going to make those overlapping runs. Very excited to see that. Wait, I'm trying to see the rest of the team here. I see Curtis. I think Frimpong's playing on the right wing, you guys. I think Frimpong is playing on the right wing. And Gravenberg is still playing. Guys, it looks like Frimpong's on that right wing, so maybe this is slot tinkering and testing to see what we could potentially do when Salah is away at AFCON. Jeremy Frimpong could be an option there. Could be an option. Yo, James, nice to see you in the building. We got Marnus. What's good? Wait, who's playing down the middle? It looks like it's Ben Doak, you guys. It looks like our front three is Ben Doak, Cody Gakpo, and Jeremy Frimpong. Trey Nyoni's playing too. Wait, Ben Doak, Cody! Oh, he had some space there, I thought. Yeah, guys, it looks like it's for me. Jeremy Frimpong is on the right wing. He's actually on the ball right now. He plays it back. Oh, that was a decent looking strike from Cody Gakpo there. Chiesa is not part of the traveling squad Sunday LFC. Chiesa stayed back. He's likely leaving this summer. Doki. Bro, I'm excited to see how Jeremy Frimpong does on the right wing. Very excited for that. What did you think of Rio? Josh, he was my player of the first half. He really stood out. He had so many take-ons and duels and successful take-ons. Thank you for the support, Jilin. Mills. No, right now I'm just away for the summer in Iceland. Liverpool Edit says, Leo, I just arrived in the building. Rio has been very good. Yeah, but he came off. Now it's basically a completely different team. There's a few players that are still there, like Gravenberg. But look, it's Mamardashvili in goal. Like I said, the front three, pretty surprising. Cody Gakpo on the left wing. Ben Doak is playing as the center forward. And Jeremy Frimpong is playing on the right wing. And then our midfield three is Gravenberg, I believe, Curtis Jones, and Trey Nyoni. Leo, does Darwin deserve a chance? Text edits. I think it's very clear he's going to leave this summer. He's not part of the squad right now, but he's at the game. Him and Lucho are both at the game, but we're not risking them since they're very likely going to leave. Lucho to Bayern and Darwin to Saudi, I think is what's going to happen. Yo, Arfan, nice to see you back in the building. How are you? Mika says, Leo, do you know how we're playing against Bilbao 2 times on the same day? Yeah, Mika, we did that last preseason. So that day we're going to do a double watch along stream. But yeah, I think it's just going to be 2 completely different 11s. Our first team and then our backup team. 2 games. Because we did it last preseason. Ishmael, are you a Barca fan? Usually Barca fans like Liverpool. Who do you support in the Premier League then? Szoboszlai opinion? Jim. He's going to be a starter in our team. He's too good not to be starting. Slot will find a way. Slot will find a way. Bro, Florian Wirtz came off after the first half. He's not playing in the second half, bro. He's not playing. Do you know who the goalkeeper is? Never heard of him. Which goal? The AC Milan one? Because for us, it's Mamardashvili, the Liverpool one. But if you're talking about the AC Milan one, let me see who came on. The keeper is an Italian keeper called Terracciano, 35 years old. He played 3 games in the Serie A last season, so he's their backup keeper. Will you be watching the Liverpool match against the next game? Yes, we'll be doing a watch along for all the preseason games, you guys. Shout out to Rory in the building. But Go 12, I still think I've spoken to quite a lot of Barca fans. I think They do like the way Liverpool play. And I've seen a lot of I've spoken to quite a few Barca fans. The two biggest Barca pages on Instagram have told me that their favorite team in England is Liverpool. To be fair, do we not have Woodman? Yes, we do, but he's our third keeper, so he's not going to play in this one because Alisson was our goalkeeper in the first half, and then Mamardashvili is the goalkeeper in the second half. Oh, is it Woodman? It's not Mamardashvili? Oh, my bad, you guys. Wait, how? That would be. Oh, yeah, guys, I got that wrong. My bad. Mamardashvili is not playing. Why? Yeah, you're right. It's Woodman and not Mamar. Bro, isn't that a bit weird? Guys, why would Slot play Woodman over Mamardashvili here when Mamardashvili is going to be our second keeper? It's a bit weird. Uh-oh, Leao. Oh, Milan score. 2-1. 2-1 for AC Milan, and it's former Chelsea man Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Again, brilliant piece of play. Brilliant piece of play there from Rafael Leao. Guys, he got the assist. That's a beautiful, decisive counter-attack for Milan. And again, Rafael Leao showing why he's a star player for AC Milan. But it is Ruben Loftus-Cheek with a goal. We know him from the Premier League. Jeez, look how quick they were on that counter-attack. Look at Leao there. Jeez. They're number 10, and then he got the assist. Oh, it was a great goal from Loftus-Cheek too, though. Great goal. 2-1 for Milan. Damn. 2-1. Guys, we have some work to do. We have some work to do here. Yeah, Harrison, it's only preseason, absolutely. Leo wants to move to Liverpool? Yeah, 2-1, bro. Now it shows Mama? Where is it showing Mama? I'm so confused. How are y'all saying Woodman? I need to have another look. I'm so confused. It is Mamardashvili? Yeah, bro, I couldn't see a world. I could not see a world where he would put Woodman in before Mamardashvili when he's our backup. It wouldn't make any sense. You guys all confuse me big time out here. Who's our captain? Oh, that's a bad tackle, bro. What is that tackle from the AC Milan player? Bro, we're in preseason. Look at that tackle on Milos Kerkez. Why are they doing that, bro? It's preseason. Calm down. With these sliding challenges. Yeah, Mamardashvili's playing? You saw a close-up, it's Mamar. Okay, good. Mama is playing, but Woodman is what it says on FootMob. Well, that's wrong. That's wrong. Ooh, decent effort there. And that was going in, I think. From Cody Gakpo on that free kick. Look at this, you guys. That was going top bins. It was curling. And the keeper saved it. Milan is taking this. When you look at the physicality, yeah. Look at the physicality. Where can I watch the game? Kelsey, it's on LFC TV, All Red Video. You can go, you'll find it. Swizz says, Leo, I love both Milan and Liverpool. I'm in a situation here. To be fair, I feel like we often play each other in the Champions League too. Yo, Adele, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Slaw was testing the players. I mean, that's what preseason is all about. You trial different things. Because like I said before, ultimately the result does not matter. Leo, thoughts on how Wirtz performed? Fantastic. I mean, not so far because he came off at halftime. So he's not on the pitch anymore. But I thought he looked... You could see his quality right away. You know? You could see it right away. Go on. Trust the process. A verified person, Wirtz came off at halftime, like I was saying. Yeah, we're looking for the equalizer now. Hugo, he's at the stadium. He's just not gonna play because, like I said, we're not gonna. Trey. Oh my God, Inyoni. Oh, he should have shot there. He held onto the ball for a little too long. Now Frimpong's on it, bro. He's so pacey. Look how quick Frimpong is. And then Inyoni tried to hit. It's gonna be a free kick, I think. For. Oh no, it was offside. It was offside. Look, bro, look at the pace from Frimpong, though. And Yoni just needed to release it there a little bit faster. Why are Milan parking the bus? Bro, nah, they're just very dangerous, as we've seen in this game. Both of their goals have come from counterattacks. That's what they're best at. Jordan is the GOAT says, here comes 2005 Istanbul. Ooh, nice from Curtis. Oh, I thought he was going to play it back there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Milan have some space here for another counterattack. Milan here. He crosses it. 3-0, 3-1. Milan score again, bro. They're so decisive on the counterattack. 3-1 for AC. Jeez. Bro, it looks like they're just scoring every time on the counter. Three 1 you guys. It was on that right-hand side. One-time finish. Fantastic finish. Right-hand side. Mamardashvili couldn't do anything about it. They're really smashing us on the counter. Whoa, what a finish. That was side netting, guys. On that right-hand side. No one is stopping that. Bro, their game plan is working. The counterattack, defend, and counterattack. 3-1 for Milan. Yeah, it's not ideal, bro. Yeah, guys, it is Mamardashvili, but look at the replay. No keeper on the planet is saving that. Trust me. Counterattacks might be it for next season, not going to lie. Yeah, Deliora, our opposition teams are just going to look at this game and they're going to try to do exactly what Milan have done here. That's for sure. You're going to try to do the exact same thing. 3-3 comeback like 2005. It's definitely possible. Bro, we are playing well. It's just on the counter attack. AC Milan are just so decisive. And because we're the team that has all the possession, there's a lot of space for them when they do win it back. And they have the pace. Go on, Kostas. Plays it to Cody. Alino says clear goal. On the counter for the keeper, no chance for him. Absolutely. I'm not blaming Mamardashvili 1% there. Fantastic finish. Like 2005, yeah. Guys, we want to see a 3-3. And then we go, oh, crossbar. Oh my God. Guys, crossbar. From Ryan Gravenberg. Look at this hit. Beautiful. From a real distance. Look, Gravenberg from a real distance. Oh, he hit the crossbar. Guys, we believe in this comeback. Dean says, I know the scoreline doesn't matter, but we don't want to be humbled. I think we'll score. We'll get back in this game, guys. It's only the 62nd minute. There's still lots of time to go. Milan are making a triple change right now. Oh, Milan. Oh, good defending there. Oh, God, I thought Milan were in again. Yeah, Tyler Morton did start Sunday LSC. Famab is just bugging because there's so many changes happening in this. Bro, Loftus-Cheek is playing well. Bro, I'm very excited. Very excited for Mamardashvili. He's already a top keeper and he has so much space to grow as well because he's still very young. Frimpong! What a touch from Frimpong! He's in the box! Oh, what a save from the keeper, guys. Jeremy Frimpong is rapid. Did you see that touch too? That was a beautiful touch and it was a good save from the keeper, bro. If Frimpong had scored that, I would have been buzzing. Slime Cheese, thank you for the super chat. Who says, let's go, Liverpool. You'll never walk alone. Look at that touch. Boom. Wow. And then it was a decent hit, but the keeper saved it. It's going to be another corner for us? Yeah, another corner. Bro, the fact that we're seeing Jeremy on that right wing is telling me that that could be an option for us during AFCON when Salah's away. Seriously. Yeah, Cody Gakpo said that he thinks Frimpong is now the fastest player in our squad. Frimpong is. Come on. Oh, that's definitely a free kick on Frimpong. What? The ref gave nothing. It's gonna be a goal kick. He's not happy. Is Frimpong faster than Salah? Yes. Frimpong is probably the fastest player in our squad. It's between him and Darwin right now, I would say. But Darwin's gonna be leaving it. I want Rio back, bro. That's what I'm saying. I wanted Rio to stay on. Was Ekitike in the matchday squad? No. He's at the stadium, though, watching the game. But he's not on the bench. He's not part of the squad for this one. Donner says, Leo, I'm live in Hong Kong and I'm at the match right now. How is it? Yo, Charlotte says, I love seeing Frimpong thriving, doing what Trent always wanted to do, which is to sometimes be a forward player. Yeah, I think he's definitely more of a forward player than a defensive player. No doubt about that. No doubt. Bro, Jim, I was saying Szoboszlai was definitely one of our standout players in that first half. He scored an absolute beauty. And his passing range was beautiful as well. So definitely he'll be a key player for us this season, even with all the new signings. No doubt about it. Alina says, I told you, bro, Leo, it's not easy to make a team with so many new players. Even if they're good, it'll take some time for us to gel. This is the future. Yep. But you also got to change. But the thing too, Alinus, is you can't ever judge a team off of preseason. Like I was saying before. I remember last summer, we lost to Preston 1-0 and people were going crazy. Like, oh God, we're not even going to get Champions League football. Jurgen Klopp is no longer here, this and that. And we ended up winning the Premier League, you know. So after that, I'm never going to be fussed about preseason results ever again. Not that I ever was, but that's a prime example. And it was only just last season, you know, last summer. Uh-oh, Milan on the counter again. It's played out wide. Is he going to keep it in? Yeah, he can keep it in. Still, no, Warriors amongst men. No, the team is being changed all the time, so it's impossible to have an accurate team sheet that changes the whole time. So it's not still accurate. Lots of changes have been made. But if you wanna know who's playing in what position, I could tell you. What happened, Leo? They killed us on the counterattack. That's what happened. And Rafael Leao has looked so sharp on the counterattack. Yo, MD Edits, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Guys, who's been your standout player in the second half, though? Who would you guys say has been your standout? Who would you guys say? In the second half, I'm saying. LFC for Life says Cody Gakpo. Daniel says Frimpong. I think I would probably say the moment Frimpong has been involved, he's looked extremely sharp and extremely rapid. But we haven't played great football. It's been a lot less fluid in the second half with the team we have. Isaiah says possession means nothing if nothing's done with it. Yep. Leao has been very good indeed. Frimpong has been the standout. Yeah. Thank you, Albi. Has Wirtz been good? Yeah, he was good in the first half, but he came off. On our team, you don't think there's been any? Damn. Sunday LFC says no one has stood out for us in the second half. No, I'm not. Rio doesn't count, bro. We're talking about the second half. RME says, Leo, do you think Ekitike is the kind of player we're missing in games like the PSG one, where we struggle to find a goal at times? I think yes, Ekitike, but maybe even more so Florian Wirtz. I think he's that type of player where when you need a player to just find that moment of magic, I think Wirtz can be that player who also elevates the team with his magic and his quality, you know? Hi Leo, just tuned in now. How well has the team played? Any standout players? We played much better in the first half. And Absol Muller says, please give me a small recap. Yeah, so I would say in the first half, the second part of the first half, we played the best. We were really fluid within our attack. Our standout player was Rio Ngumoha, but then Szoboszlai also scored a beautiful goal. But this entire game, really, we've just completely dominated possession without doing too much with it when we have the ball. And that's really helped AC Milan's game because they're just sitting deep and counterattacking. And Rafael Leao has definitely been the man of the match so far. You know, he's been fantastic. And they've killed us on the counter. That's the story of this game. Look at Frimpong, though. Oh, man. Big up, Donner. Thank you for the super chat. Tyler Morn just had a hit, but it's over the bar. Definitely in this second half, I would say who stood out the most for us is Jeremy Frimpong. Look again how easily he beat his man with that pace. And then he crossed it, but he couldn't find a man. And then on the rebound, Tyler Morn tried to hit it one time, but it was nowhere near the target. Nowhere near the target. Why is Darwin not playing? Because he's going to be sold because he's leaving. Same with Luis Diaz. Bro, there'll only be pens if we score 2 more goals. And we have 16 minutes to do that now. Kirkez. Oh, good block. Guys, we're piling on the pressure right now. We're piling on the pressure right now. He's so fast indeed. No way, guys. There's a new exclusive report from Fabrizio Romano that Everton are in advanced talks to sign Malik Fofana from Olympique from Lyon. The official bid has been submitted and the clubs are now in direct talks with Everton, also in contact with the players' camp. Everton are in discussions right now on personal terms with Fofana as talks are underway. Bro, what the heck? Fofana is way too good to be playing for Everton. Are you joking? He's a player we've been linked with. There's no way he goes to Everton, but apparently it's advanced. Bro, Diaz and Darwin aren't involved in this one because both are going to be leaving or likely leaving. Yeah, Mika, like I said, we'll be doing a double watch along for the Bilbao ones. Oh, look at that. Jeremy Frimpong. Jeremy. Bro, isn't it strange? Yeah, Everton are at advanced talks. Everton news? I'm sorry, Delior. It's just Malik. Bro, Fofana is a player I wanted. One of the best talents in France right now. So I thought he would go to a big club. I just don't understand how it's possible that Everton are in advanced talks with him. There's no way. Jar VFC says Fofana rejected Forest, so hopefully he also rejects Everton. Big up Donner. Thank you again for the super chat. Who says I'm at the stadium right now and it's crazy. How's the atmosphere, bro? Leo, how's the weather here in I'm in Iceland right now. The weather, it's like 15 degrees Celsius where I am. For you in Romania, it's 39. That's crazy. Ark says, why would you even go from Lyon to Everton? That's what I'm saying. They must be offering him a big wage package. There's no way. Anfield Tale says, Lyon's in a difficult situation. I live here, so I think it's a good move for him to play in the Premier League and play for I don't think Everton's a bigger club than Lyon. Bro, come on. And Lyon, guys, there were initial talks that Lyon was going to be relegated to the second division in France, but it's not. That didn't end up happening. They're still going to be in Ligue 1. They're way too big of a team to be playing in the second division. I think it would be too big of a blow for French football. Yeah, go 12. The only thing I can imagine why he'd want to go to Everton is if he got a big wage package. That's the only way. Ireland's weather is the best. I thought it rained a lot in Ireland. Silent wins because Darwin clearly is not the type of striker that suits slot system. Lyon are still a big, bro, come on. Lyon are still a big club and they didn't get relegated. They're still playing in Ligue 1. It's probably a financial thing from Lyon's POV. I understand, Charlotte, but what I mean is then there must be a lot of suitors for him this summer because he is such a big talent that I would think many clubs are interested. So probably surely someone's going to hijack that deal. I don't know. But maybe Everton are just offering big money, you know? Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Leao cooked today. I'm not going to lie. Got to give credit where it's due. He's been very, very good. We still have time to equalize, though. 12 minutes. We still got time. People already miss Darwin. I'm sure if we signed Isaac, people wouldn't miss Darwin as much. Ryan Cherki was sold for cheap, too. Yeah. Malek says, you'll never walk alone from Egypt. We got LJ Football from South Africa in the building. Shout out to you, Takbir. Where are you from? Mamadashvili didn't really get opportunities to make saves, I would say, so it's hard to give him any kind of rating, but Wirtz looked sharp in the first half. He looked good in the first half, for sure. Yeah, Frimpong. Bro, Frimpong has been my standout Liverpool player in the second half. Look at Frimpong again! Bro, they need to foul him every time. Because he's just way too fast. Way too fast. No, Alisson will stay, but I agree. There's a chance this summer we could see Darwin, Lucho, and Chiesa leave. I agree. But Ali will 100% stay. Bro, look at Frimpong. He's impossible. Impossible to defend 1v1 with his pace. Around 50,000 fans, you guys, for this one. Mostly Liverpool fans in the building. Header from Ibu Konate, but it's over. Over the bar. I'm feeling more confident that I'm feeling more confident now that Ibu Konate will extend than I was like a week ago because of some of the reports. Who scored the goal? Yeah, Szoboszlai. And Rio Ngumoha got the assists. Oh yeah. We're gonna give Wirtz time, but I don't think he's gonna need time because he's so good. He's so good that I think from the first match week or first match day against Bournemouth, nighttime kickoff against Bournemouth, I think he's gonna cook. Absolute Muller, my bro, says Leo Frimpong will let you go crazy. Sometimes his shots are going to the moon after a crazy run. Yeah, but he's bringing. He can improve that side of his game maybe, but at least he just seems like he's impossible to defend with that pace. And he'll improve in the final third. He's still young. Ibu's been looking so happy, yeah, in the inside training videos. Oh yeah, no, Frimpong is definitely one of the fastest players in the world. Beautiful from Doak to get away from his defender. He crosses it. Ah, bro, AC Milan have so many defenders in the box. They're really parking the bus. Donner says, Leo, the president of Hong Kong, is also watching. Sick. It's amazing, though, to see there's a turnout of 50,000 fans for preseason. Ben Doak in the box. Ben Doak plays it back. Cody's up against 3 defenders. Who was it? I think it was Curtis Jones. Yeah, Curtis Jones tried a shot, but it's off target. Legend Fortnite says, I'm going to the Liverpool Bournemouth game. Oh, bro, I'm jealous. That's going to be unreal. First game of the season. Yeah, bro, Frimpong has been our best player in the second half. Leao versus Frimpong with pace. Who you got? Frimpong. Frimpong. I think he's faster. Hello from Vietnam. Big up, brother. Are Liverpool at home in the first game of the season? Yes. It's at Anfield. Friday night kickoff. The first game of the Premier League season. Against Kirkez's former club. Yo, Riyad Kam, nice to see you in the building. What's good? Don't forget we have the Community Shield. Yeah. But I would much rather win the first Premier League game against Bournemouth than the Community Shield. No, Gakpo, guys, with a chance. Riyad Szoboszlai is the one that scored for us. Bro, chance for Gakpo. Chance for Gakpo here. It's the 86th minute now. Not long left. Beautiful pass from Tyler Morn, though. Ah. Couldn't get it on target. Gakpo couldn't get it on target. No, Jarvi. Maka will be fit for the first game of the season. If not, we could go with a midfield three of Szoboszlai, Wirtz, and Endo. Or Curtis. We could go Szoboszlai, Curtis, since we're going to have all the ball. But I think, or Endo. But it could be Szoboszlai, Curtis, Wirtz, or Szoboszlai, Endo, Wirtz. Those are options. If Maka isn't back, but I think he will be. Let's win the pens. Bro, there won't be a penalty shootout if it stays 3-1. Yeah, true. Milos Kerkez used to play for Milan. Not for long, though. Yeah, Gravenberch is suspended for our first Premier League game of the season. He'll start in the Community Shield final. He's not suspended for that one. That one is he'll be able to start in, but yeah, in the Bournemouth game, he won't be able to play. That dates back from last season. That suspension. I made a video about that actually a few weeks ago. Oof. Bro, we'll get to see an kickoff cameo literally on Wednesday. Very, very soon. When we play in Japan in our next game. That's literally in just a few days' time. Yeah, we want to see one more goal, bro. One more goal. There's about a minute left to play, but then there'll be additional time as well. Get ready for the meltdown on Twitter if we lose this 3-1. Four minutes of additional time, you guys. Loftus-Cheek, who's the other that scored for Milan? I think he came off the bench. It was Okafor, right? Yeah, Okafor. Oka. How's Wirtz playing, bro? He got subbed off at halftime. Yeah, Okafor and Loftus-Cheek. They were the two that scored for Milan in the second half. I just wanted to make sure. 4 minutes of additional time, but now there's only 3 of them left to be played. Only 3. Oh, did that game go to pen? You guys think this game's going to go to pens? I'm not so sure, bro, actually. Adam, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, bro. It does? The Arsenal game did? Oh, that would be so fun. Guys, that would be so fun if it went to pens. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much about the result. I'm not too fussed about the result. But if there's pens, I'm hyped to see. Guys, let me know in the chat. Is this going to go to pens? Hopefully, so we can practice. Yeah. And it's just fun for us. It's entertaining for us to watch as well. I hope we get to see that. Beautiful. Beautiful header from Cody Gakpo, guys. 3-2. Cody Gakpo gets a goal back. Cody Gakpo gets a goal back, you guys. Beautiful header from Cody Gakpo. He's so dangerous on that. Cody. Do we still have enough time for the equalizer? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure, guys. There's going to be about a minute left to be played after. Let me update the score. 3-2. Oh, nah, bro. Now Milan scored. What is going on in this game? Bro, it's 4-2 for Milan. Jeez. So many goals towards the end there. Bro. Guys, full-time whistle. 4-2. What do you guys make of it? Bro, come on, guys. Stop giving Mamadashvili stick. That's not fair. Guys, that's not fair. Come on. GG's, guys. 4-2. I put Jeremy Frimpong on the graphic because I think he was our best player in the second half. Do you guys agree? I hope there's penalties, but I'm not so sure, guys. I'm not so sure. It's not looking likely. It's not looking likely. AC Milan asked for pens against Arsenal, but not against us. Shots on target. We had 7. They had 8. Milan. Some people actually take friendlies seriously. I don't know, bro. What do you guys think for the standout player in the second half? Let me stop the timer here. Let me stop the timer. Look, I ended up using this. You guys, I ended up using this graphic because for me, Frimpong was the standout player in terms of you could see how much he can bring going forward and how he can be an option for us on the right wing. That's why I put him on as the main image for this full time. But what do you guys think? Who is your standout? What are we saying in the building? Kelha? Nah, bro, come on. No one played well at all in the second half? You think no one? Come on, bro. You can't say no one. Yeah, for the second half, only one player was subbed off by Slot, and that the only one player wasn't subbed off, so only one player stayed on the pitch, and that was Gravenberg. Even keepers make mistakes. Exactly, bro. Come on. No, but people are only kidding. But now Arsenal fans I'm seeing are saying that Liverpool are not as good as people think. Arsenal fans are saying Liverpool isn't as good as people think just because of this friendly. Pietro says, I have a feeling like Enyoni and Morton were at least level below the whole. I thought Enyoni looked good. Has looked good this preseason. But I was sad to see Rio especially come off. I told you guys, he's the one I would have kept on. Because of the way he was playing. Leo, what will be your reaction if Salah wins the Ballon d'Or? I'll be the happiest man. Well, except the tens of millions of Egyptians that are going to be so hyped, but I'll be so happy for Salah. Even though I don't think it's likely. I think he definitely should finish in the top 5. But I don't think it's likely right now he wins from all the reports I'm seeing. Will there be pens? Bro, I don't think so. Yeah, AC Milan were counterattack FC, and understandably so, bro. The way they played. No, there's going to be no penalties. Otherwise, they would have said so. Surely. Electro says, bro, I'm scared of rival fans bullying us after we spent so much. Nah, bro, don't care about the rival fans. Don't care. Wirtz was pure excellence in the time he played, says LFC. This was just a warm-up. Will there be pens? Like I said, I don't think so. Otherwise, they would have announced it by now, surely. Virgil Van Dyke edits. Thank you for the super chat. Who says the hate is unnecessarily. It's preseason, not Champions League. I agree. Dean says, I'm disappointed. Milan seems a lot sharper than Liverpool. Nah, bro, come on. Come on. Leao was definitely the standout, though. I agree. If you had to give a man of the match. There is pens? Stop. Wait, let me pull it up. Nah, bro, I don't think so. Class act from Rafa Leao. Yeah, absolutely. Thoughts on Ben Doak? I liked him. It was a bit tough, though, for him because he was playing that center forward position, which is not his best position, and there was no fluidity within our front three. So I'm not going to judge him just based off of that. But every time I've seen Ben Doak, bro, he's just looks sharp. He's quick. He's direct. But again, if I'm judging him, I want to judge him when he's playing on the right wing because that's his real position. Nah, Deliore, it was for a Kendrick Lamar edit. Wait, completely covered up. And then you go. I think. Nah, guys, I don't think so. Animations, we can't judge Mamardashvili based off of 45 minutes. Come on. Come on. By the way, the attendance was 49,704. Damn. Oh, Lamar Jackson. It's Lamar Jackson, not why was I thinking of Kendrick Lamar? Bro, why was I thinking of Kendrick? That just shows I have no idea what's going on. I thought it Delior, I thought it was for a Kendrick Lamar edit. Wait, so what is that then? Well, what are you guys saying? Lamar Jackson? Lamar Jackson? Is that that's the son of Michael Jackson? No, not Kendrick Lamar. Okay, let me have a look. Lamar Jackson. I need to do a bit of research here. Oh goodness. Oh no, okay, he's an American. He's a American football quarterback. Damn, I don't know who he is. He plays for the Ravens. Wait, why is it such a big thing? Why is it such a big thing? Nah, I don't think there'll be penalties. He's an NFL player, okay. Fofana also just scored for Lyon. Oof. I would take him a Liverpool. Bro, if we can hijack the Everton deal, I say yes. If we can hijack the Everton deal, I say yes. Who's Kendrick Lamar? Bro, Kendrick Lamar, best rapper. For me, he's the best rapper. Or up there. That's active right now. I think Chiesa will leave, yeah. I think Chiesa will leave. He's famous for doing the gritty. Is it pens? No, there won't be pens. Unless it's announced randomly. Oh, they've given the man of the match to Szoboszlai. Guys, Dominic Szoboszlai got the man of the match. Let's go. I don't. Is that just the Liverpool man of the match? Because otherwise, I'm not gonna lie, that's a bit unfair for Leao. Guys, did you see they gave Szoboszlai the man of the match? Did you guys see that? Yeah, I think we would have all wanted to see the pens. Guys, let me know though, for you, what was your favorite part of that game? What was your favorite part of that game? No, but Delior, to be fair, we couldn't have known. I think people were saying there could have been pens because AC Milan just played against Arsenal and apparently there were pens in that game. Sobo goal. Wirtz debut. Man of the match was fan voted. Ah, okay. So the fans voted for Szoboszlai. Swizz says my favorite part was just seeing us score at that point. Rio sending Tomori to the shops. AC did do really well in this game. Oh God, Dean says my favorite part of the game was the final whistle. No. Absolute Muller says favorite part, you streaming because I didn't even watch the game. Nah, bro, what is this? What is this, bro? Yeah, bro, let's be real. I understand the fans voted for Szoboszlai because they probably love him, and I don't blame him, but the best player was Rafael Leao. August 1st can't come. Bro, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Guys, next week we're going to get to see the official Adidas launch. I cannot wait for it. Favorite part was watching Slot's tactics in the first half and how we set up. Yeah, for me, I would say just watching Rio and Wirtz. Those two. Way too open at the back. Gaming Salah, though, you have to remember this is going to be, I think, our starting back, I think our starting defense first match week. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. I think it's going to be Alisson, Connor Bradley, Ibu Konate, Virgil van Dijk, and Kirkez. That obviously wasn't our back four ever in this game. You know what I mean? So we can't judge it just based off of that. You know? We can't judge the way we defend like that when it's not at all our usual, what our back four is going to be this season. You know? Thank you, Chris and Olivia. Big up. Yeah, Rafael Leao. Pray for our number 20. The Rafael Leao celebration. Hooks. Oh God, Jeremy Frimpong says favorite part was the final whistle. Bro, I'm surprised. You must be a huge Jeremy Frimpong fan if he's your username. And he did shine in that second half. Or at least he looked sharp and exciting. Do you do live on Twitch? No, but I might start doing that this season. I might start doing it this season. Big up, Slinger. Thank you, Swizz. I appreciate you. Big up, Swizz. When did you start this channel? A long time ago, but I only really became very active with it, I would say maybe 3 years ago. Don't know exactly, actually. Yes, Delior. Have you made TikTok videos, Delior? I want to start streaming on Twitch. But guys, do you think, since I don't know how to use Twitch, do you think if I started to stream on Twitch from next season, that the channel would just get discovered on Twitch? Or would I need to do stuff? Because I really don't know how Twitch works because I've never used Twitch. I've never watched anything on Twitch. So do you think if I just started multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time that would work? Or do you think it wouldn't? Because I bet you guys in the building literally know better than me. Yeah, Jarvie, I think Kostas will leave this summer. Apparently there's lots of clubs interested. That's what I've heard, at least. Nah, bro, Darwin, it looks like he's going to be leaving. As much as many of us love him, he's on his way out. Naiko says Liverpool will play 2 games against Athletic Club. But yes, indeed. Everyone's using TikTok more? You could talk about Twitch in your shorts. Yeah, but I don't want to stop streaming on YouTube either. You guys are the OGs. But anyways, you guys, I have to go. I'm gonna go have some lunch and then gonna make a video probably around the game. Talk a bit about Rio Ngumoha, because he really stood out today. And a bit about Florian Wirtz. But guys, thank you as always, those of you that were in the building. I know it's not our dream result, but don't forget, preseason results just don't matter. There's no need to overreact. Let the rival fans enjoy this. Let them enjoy this and say that we're going to flop this season, because I'd rather we go under the radar than us being the favorite for everything. You know what I mean? So guys, I will see you very, very soon. I have a feeling we're going to have another breaking stream where we talk about potentially Isaac news or other news. But yeah, guys, I will see you very, very soon. Have a beautiful rest of your Saturday. And you'll never walk alone, guys. See you soon.